It's not like people are gonna be like looking at it and be like, that is so uneven. What is up, guys, and welcome to this kind of weirdish video here I got for you guys. And as you guys can tell from the title of this video, I'm gonna be talking about getting my ears pierced for the 3rd time. So I got my ears pierced about, I want to say 2 months ago. It was kind of a spur of the moment type of thing, but not really, because I had been thinking about getting them pierced that same week that I got them pierced, but I just didn't know where to go or like where I wanted the piercing, because I wanted to get my cartilage pierced, but it was kind of expensive, and with those types of piercings it's better for you to go to a professional, someone who knows how to do it right and does it with the needle, because a lot of people recommend you not going to like a Claire's or anything like that where they use a gun machine to pierce your ears, because when it's done in the cartilage it can damage it and it can disfigure it, or it can cause infections because it doesn't go in right, or it's just not properly pierced. So that's what I heard, that it's better to go to a professional to get your cartilage pierced. And I ended up going to a Claire's to get my 3rd piercing, and I don't know, I was just used to it because that's where I got my 2nd piercing done. So I was like, might as well go there since I already know the process and everything. That same day I got my ears pierced. I wasn't really planning on getting my ears pierced that day. So me, Alexa, and Julian, we were at the Del Amo Mall and we were just walking around. And then I was kind of thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna get my ears pierced. But then at the same time, I like didn't want to get it done. So we went around trying to look for Claire's store. And we just kept going in circles, because the way that mall is, it's like 2 separate sections or 2 different malls in one. So the way we were going at it, like we weren't getting anywhere. And we had to go this other way, but we were like confused as to which direction to go. So we ended up finding it. But it was like a whole totally different mall, because the side that we were on the whole time, it was like, it's more renewed mall, like everything's like remodeled and it looks really nice. And the second part, or the second section of the mall, it's like not done, so it looks like an old mall kind of, like, I don't know, it was just weird, and we were like completely lost. But we finally ended up finding the Claire store. And we get there and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. So I was just looking at the earrings and like the prices and things like that, and the girl comes up, she's like, oh, do you need any help? And I was like, no, I'm just looking. So then she left and she's like, oh, if you need any help, I'll be over here at the register. We were just walking around in the store, and Alexa was all like, you should get it done, like we're already here, you should just get it done. Like, so then I was like, oh okay, I'm gonna do it. And I told the girl, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my ears pierced. So then I looked through the earrings again and I picked the ones that I wanted. I picked a smaller size than what I have on my 2nd piercing, because I don't know, I kind of wanted to have a smaller earring at the top, or at least not the same size as the other earrings. But yeah, so I ended up picking my earring. I sat down on a chair. Then she got all the paperwork that, well, I said all the paperwork because like there's a lot of paper. No, there's only like 1 sheet of paper. And you have to like sign it, or like, I don't know if you sign it before you get it pierced, I don't even remember, or after. But anyways, she got the paper ready. I gave her my ID because you had to be 18 years or older to have it done on your own without a parent's consent or whatever. So she filled out my information out, and then I sat down and I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. And the whole time I was kind of like nervous. Then the whole process went through, and I actually have footage from that day, because it was supposed to be a vlog, but I just ended up not posting it or doing anything with the clips, because I don't know, that's just me. But anyways, here's the clip of me getting my ears pierced.
Was it recording? Oh. Just getting your ear pierced. That's lit. I can't talk because my braces are whacked, but
even though I've already gotten like, I have 2 already. I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, you'll be fine, honey.
Sorry.
don't look like it hurt.
Yeah, that'll hurt more.
Oh my god.
And this is what it looks like now. Like, you can, I don't know, like, it looks like regular piercings. Anyways, but yeah, I got my ears pierced, and I don't know, a lot of people have concerns about the pain of when you get the ear pierced. So the only pain that you'll have is like a little like pinch, like if someone was pinching your skin for like a second, and then afterwards it's gonna feel like kind of like a burning sensation, but not to like extreme. But it does kind of burn afterwards for a lot of people. I don't know, because I was watching videos after I got my ears pierced, which I don't know, that's kind of weird. I should have done it before. But a lot of people were saying that the burning sensation would go away within a few hours or like within the next day. But mine kind of lasted a few days. I would say like 3, maybe 2, 3. But anyways, I was starting to get concerned. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get an infection. I was kind of like scared. I don't know. But the day of, it was just burning a little bit. But it wasn't nothing too serious. And as you can tell in the video, I don't know if you guys can tell, but when this ear was pierced, it didn't really hurt. It was just like the regular normal pinch. But then when I got to this ear, like, I have no idea, it just like hurt more. And I think you can tell in my facial expression, like I was like, oh my god, like that hurt. And yeah, I didn't really expect it to hurt. I think it got kind of stuck, so the girl kind of pulled on it, and I feel like that's what made it hurt even more. But other than that, everything was good. Another thing is that when they're putting the dot to like make sure it's in the right spot, this one I feel like it was kind of too high, so I kept telling the girl to bring it down a little bit. But in the end, when it was already pierced, this side has a smaller gap between here, so that means it's closer to the second piercing than this one. I don't know, you can kind of tell right there, but that's because I'm just pulling on it. You can't really tell unless you're staring at it, but this one's just a little bit more like lower than this side. But it's all good because it's not like people are gonna be like looking at it and be like, that is so uneven. I could have just left it open and like have it closed so then I can get it re-pierced weeks after, but I was like, doesn't matter, like I don't really care. Funny story, when I got my second piercing, I got it done, I believe I was 13 years old. It was the summer between going from 7th to 8th grade. And that same summer, I cracked my bone on my foot, and it hurt. It hurt like heck. And along with it, that same summer, I went on a trip to Hawaii with my cousins to visit my cousin who was living over there. And I had to go with my cracked bone. I was on crutches and a little booty, but I was just so thankful that I didn't have to wear a cast, because if I did, I probably wouldn't be able to go in the waters. That's when I got my second piercing on my ear. And yeah, this one, of course, I got that one when I was a baby, so I don't remember anything about it. So along with getting my ears pierced, they also gave me this cleaning solution with, I know a lot of people are like concerned or like weirded out by how they have this. I don't know. But what is weird is that they have a second solution bottle. It's smaller and I think it's pink. I don't remember the color because I didn't even think of getting that one. I was just like, I'm just gonna get this one, because the other one was like a couple dollars more, but I was like, no, like why? It's gonna do the same thing. So I decided on this one, but the other one supposedly heals it faster. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I feel like it would do the same thing as this, unless if it has some like magical powers to heal it faster. But anyways, this is the solution that they gave me, and it's just, like I said, salt and water. I had to clean it for 3 times a day for 6 whole weeks, like every single day for 6 weeks. And like I said, it's already like been 2 months, so the 6th week has already passed. So the way you clean your piercing is you either get a cotton swab or a Q-tip, and you put the solution on there, and then you kind of dab it on the piercing and kind of move the piercing back and forth and also twist it so the solution can get in there and heal it. And also you can't remove the earring before the 6 weeks because it's not healed properly and it might end up closing up. And also you can't leave the hole without an earring for up to a whole year, because if not, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to close up because it's not healed properly. But you can switch out the earring after the 6 weeks. And yeah. Also, another thing is it was kind of hard for me to sleep because I sleep on top of a pillow, of course. But on top of my pillow, I have a towel because my grandma, for as long as I can remember, she's always put like towels on the pillows, and I got used to sleeping like that. So I sleep with the towel on my pillow, and it wasn't really good for my earrings because the earring would get stuck on the pillow threads, and when I would move during the night, like it would kind of get caught and I would pull it and it would kind of hurt. But I don't know, it didn't really happen as much because I was sleeping on like a neck pillow. But after that, when the pain had gone away and I would sleep on my regular pillow with the towel on, it would kind of hurt sometimes when my earring would get stuck on the thread. But it doesn't hurt anymore. I mean, sometimes it's kind of sensitive, but not as much. But yeah, that was all I wanted to say. I thought I don't know, like I forgot that because the last time I made this video, I said it. But I don't know, I just got it at the last minute. If you guys have any questions or concerns that I didn't get to, just leave it down in the comment section down below and I will get to them. And if I have enough questions, I'll probably just answer them in a separate like Q&A video for you guys if you guys want me to. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye!